Happy Wednesday! Are you guys ready for the best show ever? Ever. Welcome to Date Night with Connie and Chrissy. I'm your host, Connie Henriquez, and my crazy co-host, Chrissy Bo.
What's up?
What up, dude?
What up? I haven't seen you in about
2 days.
2 hours.
I'm like, wow, we just saw each other.
I just saw you at Miller's.
I know. But actually, we had a crazy week, didn't we?
I know. We had a lot of fun events.
We did.
I saw you a lot this weekend.
We did. And actually, it's so funny because on Sunday, Jeff's like, what are we doing today? I'm like, not really anything because we're recovering.
Did you miss me?
I did. But I saw you on Sunday. We saw each other.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I even saw. What is our drink bell doing over here?
You know what we use it for.
All right.
It's our secret.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's our secret.
You're using it on purpose because you knew what kind of guest we had on.
It's a secret. Anyway, dude, so how was your week? It was busy.
It was busy. I was with you. We
Yes.
did the Alive After 5.
Oh, my God. We had such a blast.
It was amazing. We're going to do another one next Thursday.
On the 21st of
Yes,
July.
on the 21st. So come do the bar crawl with us, right? Wasn't that fun?
It's a lot of fun. It's in Patchogue, and what they do is they close down the village of Patchogue, so they close down the streets, and they have all different vendors. They have music on the streets.
I never got the damn fried Oreo.
Oh, I thought you were looking for it.
I saw it, but we didn't have time.
Oh.
We were drinking, and then we had to go see O. Ellimore.
Well, we had a great time.
I know. So then we went to Emporium. We saw O. Ellimore, which was a guest on our show. They're the band. They play all 80s love music. We love them.
They're the masked?
The masked lovers.
Lovers, yeah.
They're scorned lovers.
That's right.
And they didn't play Against All Odds for me, though.
They didn't.
But
they
maybe
played my Epic, though, from Faith No More.
Oh, you like that one?
I did. That's the only song I love of theirs.
Oh, really?
I don't really love songs.
What?
No.
Oh, my
They make
God.
me kill myself. No.
Meanwhile, I love love.
No, I love Epic.
Jesus,
if they play
Connie.
Epic, I'm good.
What do you want? What kind of music do you like?
Epic, Faith No More. I love that song.
But what kind of music do you like?
I don't like love songs. I feel if it's a love song, like, oh my God, a really exciting one, great. But I don't like heartbroken.
But do you like music? I never even asked you
I love all
about this.
types of music. Yes, all types.
You do?
I do.
All right. Well, I'm interested to know what you like. All right, so we're going to be at
songs.
Alive After 5 again next Thursday with O. Ellimore again.
Yes, but we have pictures from Thursday night.
Oh, yes, let's bring them up. But just to make a point, they're going to be at Emporium.
Yeah.
So everybody knows they're performing in the outdoor stage. It's in the back, in the park. It's down an alleyway.
Yes, it's down an alleyway. There we go. There's the crew. Frank, Chrissy,
Frizzank.
Nat.
What else we got there?
Jeff
Oh, that's when we started out.
James.
All right, so there's 2 of the band members.
Yes.
Am I being held up? Is that one of them holding me?
No, I don't know.
Oh,
I can't see that far,
I can't
actually.
see. That's Jesus.
And then we have...
Was that at Dublin Deck?
It's outside. We're outside at Dublin Deck. No, that's Emporium.
That's the bass player. Oh, yeah,
Yes.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah. I feel like I need glasses.
There's Mark, the singer.
No, that's not
Diego.
Mark.
Sorry, Diego.
That's not Mark. That's the roadie.
No, the roadie's behind us. I'm standing.
Oh,
me and you are next
I'm
to
sorry. Wow, you have your glasses on.
Diego.
You are correct.
But the roadie's behind us.
You're right.
The roadie's. I'm sure we're calling him the roadie. He would be so pissed at us. We love you, Dad.
They did an amazing,
We love you.
amazing job. We had fun on Thursday.
Yes.
And then Saturday morning we had to be up really early because we were one of the hosts of the Health Guru event.
Healthy Guru, yes, in
and
Southampton.
And we had a blast.
Southampton Arts Center. It was amazing. So thank you again to Carrie for inviting us.
That was very sweet. We were up really early. What time did you get up that morning?
I think
like
it was like
5.
6. Yeah, we had to be there at like 8.
Yeah.
But it was worth it.
It was totally
We got
worth
to hang
it.
out with all celebrity fitness trainers, ones that I've looked up to and I've gotten to meet. We met Carlos Leon, Madonna's ex-husband.
I don't think they were ever married.
No, whatever, whatever. She has
She's
a daughter with him, a beautiful daughter, Lourdes.
And he was so sweet.
He was a doll, and it was his 50th birthday,
God,
remember?
It was the next day.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
He was a doll.
He was very
He
much
offered
so.
us to come train with him for free.
We are going to.
I'm like, I'm going. I'll be right there.
We totally are. But first, what we also did was we met this great photographer, Nikolai.
Oh, yeah, Nikolai.
And he did beautiful pictures. So we're going to show some
Even
of the
though he kept saying,
pictures.
squeeze together. Just squeeze together. I'm like, oh, my God.
There's our picture. I love that picture.
Yes,
That's
I
a
love
great
that
picture
one.
Of us.
Beautiful picture. He did a great job.
And then that's us with our next guest.
My best friend.
Be on
Monday.
Next show, Monday at 10
Oh, no,
a.m.
Wednesday, next Wednesday.
Well, yeah.
Justin Gelban. He was the Victoria's Secret model trainer. There's the beautiful Veronica Webb, supermodel.
Yep.
And her nice husband, Chris.
Well, there's Chris. There he is.
We love him.
He was very sweet as well.
He sells jewelry?
He sells jewelry. He works, yes, with a jewelry company.
We got to get some of his jewelry.
Yeah.
There's us coming up interviewing him.
Yep. We did a nice interview with him. And
yes.
the interview is going to be available on YouTube in the next week.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Thanks to James.
Yeah.
Our videographer.
There's Carlos Leone.
There
he
he
was
is.
amazing.
He really is a doll. I really loved
so
him.
Sweet. He said we're going to be the next Kathy Lee and Yoda.
Yeah.
Is that Yoda? Is
no,
that her name?
Hoda. Yoda's from Star Wars. Oh my God, my nephews would be so happy to hear you say that. They're probably like, wait, Yoda's going to be on date night? Wait a minute. That was great. Oh, that was the best thing I ever heard. I loved him as well.
Paul. We love Courtney Paul.
From Bravo TV's. What was the name of it?
Bravo.
Workout or something he was on? It was a reality show on Bravo TV. He was a doll.
He was very sweet.
He also offered us to come work out.
Yeah, we're going to get all these free training sessions.
Oh, wait. Here's my man, Glenn Tobias. He's the nutritionist to the New York Jets.
Yep.
And I was so happy to talk to him.
He
didn't look as happy to talk to me as I was happy to talk to him.
Yes, he was.
Minardi. Jim, is his name Jimmy?
Minardi, I'm not sure, but he does a whole bunch of wonderful things out east in the Hamptons.
Oh my God, he does a bike tour that I want to do.
Yeah, we're going to do
in the
that.
Hamptons.
Yes.
We love the Hamptons.
This is me and
that's a great picture. You and
Giselle
Giselle started doing a whole
I know,
photo op while me and James are standing there sweating and I'm standing in heels. Dying to death.
Totally hooked us up.
I hope you put the picture up where James is holding me awkwardly.
Right, no, I did not. That's the crew.
Come on, that was the funniest
I put a
one.
Of the crew, our date night crew.
There's James on the left, our videographer, and now he's in the middle of us.
Yeah, now he's in the middle. That was a great picture.
You should have did our
You got to keep that.
Yeah, you should frame that.
That's a good pitch. And there's us again.
There's us.
Step and repeat of
oh yeah,
Social Life Mag.
That was such a great event. I had so much fun.
It really was.
I learned a lot. Oh, and we got the awesome gift bag, too.
Yeah.
There's us and James
There's
again.
James again.
James, you got a lot of
double
props.
appearance. And that's it.
James, you got a double appearance.
I love it. But
it was a long day, but it was fun and worth it.
And then what happened was, because if that wasn't enough, so you actually went, where did you go after that?
Well, my friends were performing, Michelle and Steve, Martin and Lucas. They were performing with other people. They were doing the whole Michael Jackson Thriller album.
Okay.
At the Blue Point Brewery. And I was like, I got to see it because I missed the last one.
And so you went?
So I went straight there, then went to go see Oelamore after. So and you and Giselle decided to take a friggin' nap.
Jeff and I were exhausted. We're like, we're going home.
Unbelievable.
We took a nap.
I'm texting him, like, where are you guys?
I woke up at like 7:30. I was like, oh, crap. We got to get out of here.
I was like, where's Connie? Where is she?
And then we headed out to Emporium.
Yeah. No, we went to
Double Deck.
We
saw Oelamore again. And we have pictures from that evening as well.
Oh, we do? Wow.
And that's us with the band.
Who took the pictures?
My sister did, Natalie.
Natalie, thank you, Natalie.
Yeah.
And there's me grabbing the nipple of the beast.
That's right. And then we went on my cousin's boat.
Oh, yeah.
Nicole has a beautiful, beautiful boat with her husband, Rob.
They're so nice.
So we hung out on the boat, and we had such a great time.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We hung out with Cheryl and Don, Nat and Frank.
I didn't get to see the boat.
No, you didn't get to see. You left early. And
no, I was there.
Yeah, but you didn't want to leave the band.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't leave the band. Once I'm with the band, I can't leave them.
Yeah. So we had a great time that night.
Yeah, I was exhausted.
Yeah, so it was a full weekend.
And then what did we do?
That was it. Then Sunday we met up and we're working on our next event, so stay tuned. We're very excited. It's going to be really fun.
Yes, and everybody better come. This is going to be fun, right?
It's going to be totally a lot of fun. We don't want to give too much away.
All right.
But it's going to be
local. It includes drinking.
Yeah,
that's all you need to know.
It includes drinking. Like, that's a big shocker.
Right.
But in addition, it's going to be, is it in Bayshore or Islip?
Yes, no, Bayshore.
It's in Bayshore off Main Street.
So it'll be local.
It'll be local.
More local than our last event,
yeah,
I believe.
that was kind of out of the way for most of our peeps.
Right.
So it's going to be in Bayshore. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. So you guys have to come, and we'll let you know probably about it next week.
Yes, in the next week we're going to have it up.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, you can come meet us at the Bar Crawl.
On the 21st, which is next Thursday.
Yes.
And it's at the Emporium. Right? Emporium?
Yes.
Yes.
Emporium.
Yeah. James's birthday.
What? Oh, so we got to do something big for you.
So we're going to have a big
I thought he was telling me a commercial break.
I know.
I'm like, shoot,
I thought he was saying he was coming. I'm like, yeah, of course you're coming. Come on, James. Oh, I love it. So we're going to have a big birthday bash.
How old?
James.
29. Oh, my God.
That's like the new 24.
Oh, my God. I wish I can go back to that.
Stop it.
No, I do.
That's
Jesus.
amazing.
Congratulations. You could be my son.
Answer.
Are you really? That's my best match.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm just saying it. Pisces and Cancer.
Now James is holding the
Is that the
commercial
applause?
sign.
I thought there was the applause. All right. What's your start loving life
It was
tip?
a commercial sign. Wait, hold on. On Monday, you went to the Marty Lyons event. Tell me about that.
Oh, my God. Thank God somebody's paying attention.
Thank God.
Oh, my God, because we have so many pictures this time. All right, so Marty Lyons Foundation, if anybody doesn't know who Marty Lyons is, he was on the New York Jets. I'm a huge Jets fan. That was Ray Lucas. That's Eric McMillan. Ray Lucas is a host now on Jets Nation TV.
Oh.
There's Marty Lyons. Nice. He does so much charity for children. What a great guy, an amazing guy. And then this is Eric Coleman, also used to play on the Jets. He's also a host on SNY as well, doing Jets post-game stuff. It was amazing. So they did a golf tournament at the Westbury Country Club.
Oh.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Absolutely. It's the old Westbury.
Yeah, I'm sorry, old Westbury. Absolutely gorgeous.
From the audience.
Absolutely gorgeous. Bo Dietl was there from Fox News, who my dad loves.
Wow.
I wish I could have stalked him, but he was eating dinner, and I didn't want to bother him.
Wow.
But there was a lot of great.
When it comes to that.
I do. But I stare at them from afar. I'm like, when is he gonna be done?
You know this. You're like,
is he gonna hurry up with that penny? Hurry up, Bo. I need a picture. You know how I am. I don't let it go until I get the picture. I don't let it go.
We all know. James knows now too, don't you?
I don't let it go until I get the picture.
We all know.
But it was
relentless is the word.
It was a great event. Well, I'm a huge fan. So I had to get the picture. But they're all so nice. And they raised a lot of money for charity for children.
Awesome.
So Marty Lyons, he does amazing work for children. He's such a great guy. And hopefully more Jets events will be coming up because the season didn't even start yet. But I've already gone to a bunch of events already for them.
Yeah, which is so exciting.
I know. Anytime I can hang out with the Jets.
I know you love it.
I'm excited. So Greg Buttle was there, all the same peeps. But Wesley didn't show up,
I'm
which I was shocked
by
about.
That. Yeah.
Wesley Walker, he was a guest on our show.
Who we love.
He's a legend, but he didn't show up. Usually he's at all those
events. He probably
events.
had plans.
I guess so.
He had something else going on.
I guess
Maybe
so. But
DJ
DJ Chef DJ'd the event.
Okay, great.
And he provided the great music. It was
nice.
Awesome. I know, beautiful day for it too. And then I drove the golf cart at the end. I should have taken a selfie in it.
You should have.
The kids driving the golf cart. I was like, I need a ride to the parking lot because it's far. If you've ever been there. So I was like, but wait a minute. They were letting me jump in. I'm like, wait a minute. Can I drive? They're like, sure. Do you know how to? I'm like, yes. Don't worry about it. And then the other DJ was like, wait, do you know, and did you ask her how many drinks she had?
DJ from the Hamptons?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He's like, wait, did you ask her how many drinks she had? I'm like, I'm fine, shut up. And then I just drove us away off on the golf cart. I did a good job, though.
That's perfect.
That was the highlight of my whole night.
Really?
And the kids were like, wow, you must be really bored. I'm like, no, I just like driving golf carts.
I love it.
I loved it. So that was fun.
So that's awesome.
Connie doesn't seem impressed.
No, I loved it. I thought your pictures look great. I don't really know the Jets that well. So
I know, but Jeff does, your boyfriend.
Yes, he does.
He loves them as well.
Yeah, he does.
So you better start getting into it.
I know.
We got to get you a jersey this year.
A jersey, yeah. So now we're ready for my Start Loving Life tip of the day.
Jeff, I'll take that as she doesn't want to be a part of the Jets.
No,
group.
I hang out. I hang.
Right,
I go with it.
I know you do. Go ahead.
I know. All right, so my Start Loving Life tip of the day is actually a really good one. Not that they're not all good, but this one is anyone can start loving life.
I like that.
Right? So think about it.
Show us how to do it.
Right. So how many
Nikki's gonna
times
show us.
people think it's really difficult to start loving life, right? So they get so focused on what's going wrong or what's not going right. Meanwhile, it's as simple as changing your perspective. So how do you change your perspective? It's you change what you focus on.
Love it.
So the simplest way to do it is you have to really think about what you're thinking about.
Okay.
So your thoughts create your environment and your life. So if you make a point to focus on what's going well, chances are you're going to attract more of what's going well versus if you attract or focus on what's going not well, right?
Yes.
So with that in mind, Start Loving Life is all about changing your perspective, which anyone can do, and it's super, super easy.
Oh, if it's so easy, then show us. You and Nikki are going to show us.
There you go. Nikki's going to show you more, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's super easy. Change your perspective. So with that, check out my website, startlovinglife.com.
What about date night with ConnieandChrissie.com?
Date night with ConnieandChrissie.com, coming soon.
It's still coming soon. All right, so my bestie, I love it. I was going through our Healthy Guru gift bag that we got at the event on Saturday, and I came across this. It's by Uni. It's an instant shower sheet.
Oh, we saw that.
So this is so perfect for somebody who, like me, who's always on the go. I live out of my car. All my stuff is in my car, my clothes, everything. And I don't have time to go home sometimes before the show and shower. So now I can just use one of these.
There you go.
And it's also good for people who work out, maybe before they go to work or between work on their lunch break. You just use one of these. What a brilliant idea.
And it's great for after the gym, I'm guessing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can use it after the gym, after yoga, after whatever. And it's 100% natural. What are you holding up?
Commercial.
Applause? Okay, thank you. Somebody clap for us. They're only $12. And it immediately cleanses and deodorizes. Did you try one yet?
You know what, I did.
It actually smells really good.
When Jeff and I went through the goodie bag, we're like, oh, wow, this looks so cool, but we haven't tried it yet.
I can't wait to try it. So I thought this was great. So thank you again to the Healthy Guru for giving us some awesome gifts in the gift bag.
That's right.
Can't wait to try it out. I'm sorry. The website, let me just give you that quickly, is unibeauty.com. $12. Can't beat that.
That's like a bargain.
And there's a lot in here.
Yeah, that's
There's
perfect.
20 wipes.
That's perfect.
Yep. And if you're taller, I guess you can use a lot. If you're bigger or smellier, you can just use more of them. I don't know, guys.
Man.
James, don't shake your head at me. Now you just lost your birthday present. All right, so we'll be right back. We have Happy Days coach and Law of Attraction coach Nikki Dillon with us. I hope I'm saying her last name right, all the way from Australia.
Yeah, Nikki.
So we'll be right back to learn how to attract your soulmate.
Take a commercial.
Being a fireman is more than just putting out blazes and giving kittens CPR. Sometimes my duty demands I fan the flames, like when a call comes in from a lady who needs immediate assistance. Maybe she needs help with a computer thing. Maybe she wants to go antique. Could be as simple as understanding that walking in heels it's hard. Aussi simple que l'été dernier à Paris. C'est sympa. Maybe it's ladies' night in, and she wants a simple, delicious recipe for margaritas with a twist. First, a can of limeade. Now hold on to this. You'll be using it. Side note, kittens make everything better. Next, add water. Now, a bottle of light beer. No, shh. Trust me, I'm a professional. And last, and most important, Sauza Blue Tequila. Now, mix it up. Ole. Yes, that's what I'm trained for. Whether it's to help her choose leggings or pants, telling her leggings are pants, or discussing leggings and jeggings versus pant pegging at her next ladies' night in, I'll come to the rescue. Don't call me a hero. Just call me. Let me know what time.
You smell so good, I won't have to bathe the next 2 weeks. Anything. So, here, laugh a little harder. All right?
I will take him. I would be proud to show you off, you little old weirdo man.
Get a new sweater. The worst dressed man here tonight. Right? Look, get that laugh, and get it in there tonight because nobody else is going to laugh like her. She's under drugs, all right?
Yeah, we're
All
back.
right, we're back with Nikki Dillon, all the way from Australia, with a beautiful accent.
Yeah.
She's a Happy Days coach and a Law of Attraction coach, which we
Which
love.
we love. Come on. There's nothing else in life but law of attraction.
Date night is the epitome of Law of Attraction,
Totally.
right? Mm-hmm. So she's an expert in helping you use your thoughts and feelings to create the life and love that you want, and she's here to help us learn how to attract our partner, or for those of us who don't have a partner.
Yay.
That's right.
So welcome, Nikki. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm so excited.
Oh, you're very welcome. Your accent's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It's not like ours, Long Island.
It's totally unique because, I've got a little Australian influence, but mostly Indian since I lived there for so long before I moved here.
Aw.
That's all right. We have a Long Island influence. We love it.
We love it. So you're going to teach us how to attract a partner by using our thoughts and our feelings, right? Because most people that aren't aware of the law of attraction, or they've never read about it, or they're not experienced with it. So can you just explain first the secret or the steps to, attracting the right partner, how you take people through the process of doing that?
Absolutely. So it's just 3 neat steps. And as I was telling you earlier as well, and this is what I tell all my clients, it's not really difficult. It's actually very, very easy once you get a hang of it. And you can start using these steps on smaller things like manifesting a parking spot. That's the one most people tend to like to start with. And then try to replicate the formula after you've become aware of what did you do to manifest this parking, and you become aware of what steps you followed. It's easy to replicate it for the larger or the more important things in life, like attracting a mate. So the 3 steps are ask, second one is allow, and the third one is it's given. Our work as human beings is in the first 2 steps, which is ask, and the second one is allow. Okay, to elaborate a bit more on the ask, especially when it comes to attracting a partner, what I would suggest to my clients and to your viewers is try to get clear with what is it that you want from a relationship.
Okay.
I am not a big fan of lists to describe the
Nikki,
person you want to attract.
Wow.
Because I know that's what's usually gets people hooked onto it, because they make a list of, well, I want him to be tall, or I want him to be rich, or I want him to be this and that. So that sort of sometimes backfires because it narrows the scope of how the universe is going to deliver what you want. So rather than go with exactly what you want to see in a person, even if it's characteristics, I want a generous person, I want an adventurous person, I'd rather ask my clients to come up with a list of how they want to feel in that relationship. What are the things that they want to feel on a day-to-day basis in that relationship that they want to attract? So it's easier then to get clear with what you want. At the same time, let the universe, give the universe some room to manifest that person into your life, right?
So
if you're
Nikki,
very specific,
Nikki,
like
based on that with the feelings about, because I think that's a really good point. So describe the feelings that you'd want to feel when you're in a relationship. Can you give people some examples of what that would look like?
Yes, of course, yeah. So, for me, it would be, I would feel happy. I would feel I have a companion who I can talk to, who I can share my life with. I would feel secure, perhaps. For some people, maybe that's on their list. I'd feel special. I would feel loved. So those are the things that you could come up on your list depending on what is it that you desire. And again, the reason I say this is because I'm sure you've seen friends and family members who have been in a relationship. When you even if you manifest the person who you described in your list in terms of his superficial characteristics, you do not know whether you're going to end up happy, secure, loved, and feeling special in that relationship. So you manifested the man following the rules, ask, allow, and given, but you're not feeling what you expected to feel. So it's also important to dial into how you want to feel in that relationship, more than the characteristics of that person, because he could be anyone, and as long as you're feeling those feelings in the relationship, you're going to feel fulfilled. And if you're just focused on the superficial characteristics, it sort of limits the universe on how it's going to present your manifestation in your life, right?
That's a good point. That's a very
So
good point.
the second step, so the first one is ask, so you get clear with what you want, and making a list of how you want to feel is just one tool. If I was to spend more time with you, I could give you some more tools on how you can get clear on what you want and then add more energy to it. Because at the end, it's not just about making a list and that's it. You still need to add some momentum, some energy onto what you want in a relationship, what you desire in a relationship. So whether that means just before sleeping, dreaming about this relationship and how you're going to feel, or whether it is writing about it as if it's already happened. You need to take some steps that will add to that energy. So that completes the ask step. So first is get clear on what you want, and the second is add some energy. So that completes the ask step. Now the second part of this process is allow. And in allowing, or rather the other word for allowing is come into alignment. You need to be a match to what you desire. So to be a match to what you desire, you got to start feeling what you want in that relationship now. So you want to feel secure, you want to feel loved, you want to feel special. You got to start accessing or activating those feelings now in the present moment. And then the third step is given. I mean, that's a match. It's not very difficult. And people think it'll take years and years. Actually, it can happen very, very quickly. A lot of manifestations in my life have happened very, very quickly.
Show us how to make it happen quickly.
Come on, Nikki. You're
for
on
the
the
people
spot.
who feel like they've been trying for years.
I know, and I'll tell you later on, what could be stopping them. I've not interacted with each of your viewers individually, but I can, from my experience, make an estimation on what could be stopping them from manifesting. Because really, it's not a hard process. You're not supposed to wait for years and years to get on with your life and manifest the things you desire. So it's a given. It's the need of the hour is to be a little playful about it. It's to be, you see, how do you manifest parking, right? Your parking is manifested because, if you don't get a spot, you have a plan B.
Right.
Right?
Cold, you gotta
can
walk a
park
little
somewhere
bit.
else. Or maybe you have a buffer of time. Or maybe, you know how to relax into it. So you'll notice the times that things come into your life very quickly, from the time you've asked for them to the time they're given, is the time when you're really relaxed about it. You're very playful about it. It's when we get really serious about it. It's when we get needy about it. It's when we have a lot of attachment to what we want. Like, of course, attracting a partner, people do tend to get very attached to the outcome of that, right? I mean, their whole life depends on that. And that's the tricky part, you see. I'm asking you to be relaxed and playful about this very big thing and make it a small thing. Because for the universe, parking and giving you a parking spot and giving you your dream relationship, it's the same thing. There's no difference.
Now, can we talk a little bit about, because you were saying you have to be a vibrational match to what you want in order for it to manifest. How do we then go about raising our vibration and becoming a match to what we want? Or, somebody who's not familiar with the process of doing that.
Yeah, so my one big tool or suggestion that I give my clients on Happy Days coaching website is to get happy in the now. We really underestimate the importance of getting happy with whatever. Going from what Connie was saying, it's really about the power of focus. It's focusing on what's good in your life right now. And the moment you start doing that as a daily practice, you will start feeling more happy now. It's when you notice that he is missing or she is missing from your life. It's when you notice the thing that you desire is missing. That causes grief. So why not change your perspective, change what you focus on, and focus on what is in your life? I mean, all the people who want a relationship, I'm sure they have many other things in their lives that are fantastic, that they can appreciate, that they can sort of juice every single day and really milk those moments and really enjoy every experience with whatever they already have in their lives. So I would say first, get happy. The second way, which is very linked to the first one, is gratitude. These two emotions have a very high vibrational frequency. So that was your question. Yeah. What are the ways to increase your vibration? This is get happy now, and the second one is gratitude. Right. And I myself make gratitude lists. Before any big thing, which could be small for some people. Well, taking a long distance flight with toddlers in tow, I make a gratitude list about that experience before going on to that flight, so that my energy or my vibration is higher than if I had not done that particular activity. So what happens then is I only attract the best experiences. Maybe that means I'll get upgraded. Maybe that means I get a flight which is fairly empty and I get lots of space for my toddlers to play. So what I'm doing is I'm deliberately taking responsibility for my vibration and making sure that I get happy and use gratitude as a tool to improve my vibration. The third one that sort of neatly ties it together is love. So love, getting happy, and gratitude. Those are the three high vibing emotions. Okay. Now you might say, how do I have love in my life, and that's what I want to manifest, right? But the one way to activate the same vibration that you would want from someone else to make you feel loved, is by loving yourself. And that's huge. It's not a small step, it's a huge step. It's evolution. Right. It's like the difference between your teenage years and your late 20s and early 30s,
Right,
that's
and most people struggle with
loving
that.
Yourself.
Most people don't know how to love themselves.
Right. Yes, that's true. And I'd blame my educational system for it. I would say that the way we, I'm sorry, I'm being radical, but I feel the way our environment is, our education system, our parents, the way our society is formed, the most essential skills that we need to survive and live a fulfilled life are not taught to us. So loving yourself, it's such a critical skill to know, and it gives you so much joy if you can activate it. So just write off for your viewers, if they want to start loving themselves and they've never ever done that, I'd say stand in front of the mirror and talk to your inner child.
I love that.
Your version, like my Nikki child from when I was 10 years old or 11 years old, and how I felt unloved, or wherever I felt trauma in my life, address that. So start by loving your inner child. And most people go through days of tears and, sort of like a mini breakdown when they start doing that, because they have never addressed how they felt as a child. They've never showered love on their inner child, because now they're an adult. That is swept under the carpet, somewhere suppressed in your body, and you just don't address it. So start from there. Start by loving your inner child. Okay. Look at yourself every day in the mirror, but imagine seeing your little girl or boy self looking back at you, and you talk to that child. Let them know that they are safe now, that they are loved now, that this world is a wonderful place, that the universe has their back, and that you have this inner child version of yourselves, their back. So build that relationship with your inner child. That's the number one thing I'd ask them to start with. And then the other simple thing that they can do to love themselves is watch your thoughts on a moment-to-moment basis. How do you talk to yourself? Are you good with yourself? Do you compliment yourself? Do you berate yourself? Do you criticize yourself? Watch your inner dialogue towards yourself. So these are the two things they can start with when it comes to loving yourself.
I love that.
So Nikki, with that said, when someone is going through that process and they're more aware of their thoughts, what do you suggest to them when they are feeling down, which is an indication they're obviously thinking something that's not ideal? How do they walk themselves out of it?
Right. So one of the tools that I use is tell a better story. No matter what the situation is, no matter what the situation that's triggered that thought process or that feeling low or sad, you got to change that story, and it requires a bit of creativity. But if you can manage to give a twist to the story, so just to give your viewers an example is, let's say somebody is mean to you at work. Usual reaction is, what did I do wrong? Like, what did I do wrong to deserve this? Why did this person snap at me? and you start reflecting, was there something in your behavior that triggered? Because maybe this person is someone you like and you did not appreciate this person snapping at you.
Right.
So it makes you spiral down this path where you're thinking maybe it's your fault, and you're being harsh with yourself. So the spin I would give to that story is, maybe this person is having a bad day. Maybe this person has some issues in his or her day that's causing her to snap at me, and I can choose to ignore it. I can choose to ignore it as far as I can and focus on what is pleasurable, perhaps a coffee break with another colleague who is more pleasant at this moment, and not focus my thought process on this particular incident. So every time you give a spin on that story, and believe me, how the universe reacts is, every time you change the story, your truth changes. So the reality actually starts to change based on the story that you're feeding yourself about that situation. So literally, 10 minutes later, once you've changed the story, that same colleague will walk back and say, I'm sorry, I did have a bad day and I snapped at you. I didn't really mean to. But if you add energy to it and start feeling upset, start berating yourself, or start wondering why this is happening to you and you don't deserve it, it's going to create a reality that's going to perpetuate the same feelings that you're feeling. So you're going to get some more experiences where you feel the same way, which is upset. So choose which one do you want, So
I love that.
Don't get so stuck on reality. Give it a spin, be creative, tell a better story.
I love that. So tell a better story.
Right, and don't get hung up on other people. So many times we feel a certain way based on someone else's behavior, when really, who cares, right?
Right.
Most people that are jerks are insecure anyway, and so when you know that,
that's true.
When someone's a jerk to you, in your head you're like, they must be feeling crappy because they want to be a jerk.
Right. Instead of taking it personal and firing back, just understand they're insecure and right.
And let me say, to be insecure is a horrible feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone's a jerk to you, then you kind of just give them the benefit of the doubt and say, God, I can only imagine what they're feeling like. It's not towards me, whatever. Right. And then you just walk away. Whatever.
We're going to take a quick, on that note, we're going to take a quick commercial break, Nikki, and we'll be right back with more tips on how to attract our soulmate.
Yeah, and no jerks.
Kick out the jerks and bring in I don't know, I was trying to find something that rhymed and I couldn't.
You know you already want a Toyota, but when you want more from your Toyota store, you want Smithtown Toyota, where every Toyota comes with Smithtown Toyota's Toyota for Life program, giving you lifetime New York State inspections, lifetime 10% discounts on all parts and service, 2 years of complimentary oil changes, 2 years of scheduled maintenance, and more, all at no cost to you, plus low clear-out deals on every Toyota in stock. Get more from your Toyota store. Hurry to Smithtown Toyota.
Galaxy Luxury Coach is a full-service limousine and party bus company. Family-owned and operated, we are an industry leader with over 25 years of experience in providing best-in-class luxury transportation for your special event. Whether it's your precious wedding day, an all-day wine tour out east, your high school prom, that special birthday, or just an amazing night on the town, our professional chauffeurs stand ready to ensure your special event is truly special. Galaxy Luxury Coach has one of the largest and modern party bus fleets in the New York area. Our party buses are simply nightclubs on wheels. Concert sound systems, light shows, lasers and strobes, multicolor LED lighting brilliantly lights your party bus inside and out. For corporate and more laid-back events, we will cater to your specific needs and requests. What sets Galaxy aside from all others in the luxury transportation industry is our attention to detail in customizing our services to your special event. At Galaxy, it's all about you and your guests. Galaxy customers return time and time again because they know they can trust Galaxy to help deliver those lifetime memorable moments. Step aboard and let your Galaxy experience begin.
Maybe we'll start
And we're
there.
back.
All right, we're back.
with
Nikki.
Nikki Dillon.
On
ahead,
how to
woman.
attract your soulmate.
Go ahead, woman. You're up.
All right, Nikki. So what about the people who feel like they're, tried all the visualizing, did all the law of attraction practices, but they're still not manifesting their desire? What do you think the reason why is, and what can we do to rectify that and attract what we want?
Right. Now, that's where the step of being aware really comes in, because all these steps are really good. They do add a lot of energy and fuel to manifest what you want. So when you visualize, when you get to the feeling place of how it's going to feel to have a relationship, all those steps are good. But for those of us who are just starting new on this deliberate creation journey and want to manifest a partner, what happens sometimes is we overdo these steps. We follow the visualization, we do the scripting, we do the writing as if we've already manifested what we want. But at the same time, we are also becoming very keenly aware that what we want has not yet manifested. So what I would say then is you got to really put your hand on your heart, if that means, to become aware of how you're feeling. We again need to tune our mind and our brain to get used to being aware of how we are feeling. Because if you're not aware of how you're feeling, you're just doing those processes because you've read them in a self-help book or watched them on television. So you're just following those processes because you're thinking, oh, this is supposed to help and these steps are supposed to create the experience that I want, but there's no movement, there's nothing happening. That's because the biggest guidance system that we have inbuilt within us is our emotions, right?
Yes.
But they are of no use to us if we are not aware. So the first step is to be aware of how we are feeling, moment to moment. And our emotions are wonderful things. They are like a GPS, your inbuilt GPS. You want a relationship? All right. Your GPS is going to guide you towards a relationship. Your inbuilt GPS, which is your emotional system, is going to guide you towards your relationship. How? When your GPS is making you feel good emotions, positive emotions, you're heading towards your relationship. When your inner guidance system or your emotions are anywhere in the negative spectrum, that means you're moving away from your relationship. So let's say you're doing a visualization and you're imagining your relationship. You finish your visualization, you come back to your real life, and you have tears in your eyes, and you're upset because you're aware that this visualization was so beautiful and your life is so different to your visualization, right? Now, these emotions that are coming up are a sign that you're heading in the wrong direction. When you were visualizing, you were feeling as if you have the relationship, you were heading in the right direction because you were feeling positive. When you start feeling negative and start noticing that it's still not happened, you're headed in the wrong direction. So just to be aware moment to moment of how you're feeling, and then feed back those messages that will make you feel positive, that will make you feel optimistic, that will make you feel hopeful. And I love getting happy. That's the reason I love getting happy, irrespective of what's happening in your life, because that lets things flow into your life much faster, much sooner. Because you take responsibility for your own happiness, you focus on what's good in your life, you make your gratitude list for what is already working in your life, and you make that decision and choice that I am going to be happy irrespective of this relationship manifested in my life or not. And then you will see changes. You will start seeing driftwood, which means a man or a woman will compliment you, whatever you're trying to manifest. Someone will pay you attention. Maybe you have a nice date fixed with someone. So those are signs that you're heading the right way. It might not materialize into the real manifestation just yet, but it's a sign that you're preparing yourself. So invest in yourself, get happy now.
Right. Most people are focused on when is it going to happen, getting stuck on why isn't it here yet. So it's hard for people, I think, to find how do I just get happy when it hasn't happened yet.
I can give a tip to your viewers about the timing part of it, just using an affirmation that it's going to happen in its divine timing, or it's going to happen at the right time. Just affirming yourself, something like that over and over again will change those hardwired neurons in your brain, which are only focused on why it has not happened yet. How long is it going to take? So get that time thing out of it. It's like some of my clients who have coached to get pregnant, and it's the same thing. It's in your face, and you want to get pregnant, and you're wondering that clock is ticking and what's going to happen.
Right.
But if you just ease off the pressure on the time factor by saying it'll happen in its divine timing, makes the manifestation happen faster, right?
I love that.
And that's where the resistance part comes in as well. So when you put a timeline to it, it causes resistance. What is resistance, right? Resistance is this feeling of anxiousness that comes in your heart chakra. It's right here in your heart. You can feel that anxiousness, slight depression in your heart, and that is a sign that you have resistance to what you want. So sometimes doing all these processes like visualization and scripting or maybe even making vision boards can cause that negative emotion to build up in your heart, in your heart chakra, and you can feel a heaviness in your heart, and you've got to be really aware to feel it. So if you're feeling that, that's resistance, and that is why distracting yourself, following your joy, if that means watching a funny movie, watching things that you love, playing with your pet, playing with your nephew and nieces, or doing whatever that gives you pleasure, can help uplift your vibration in the now and attract what you want.
I love that. That was perfect.
That's great. No, it's just, so Nikki.
Because so many people get stuck on, all right, well, when's it going to happen? How's it going to happen?
Right, and I think the other thing, Nikki, as you
that's
mentioned,
actually
which is
resisting it.
right, which is really important, is when you're clear about what you want, you then want to appreciate the little signs that appear along the way. And I think sometimes, very often, people take score too soon.
Right.
So
that's right.
Sally's sitting at home. She finally gets to go on a date, whether it be through online or just anyone. And she meets a guy, and maybe he has some qualities she likes and some qualities she doesn't. And very often a girl will say, he's not the one, and then totally walk away, instead of appreciating the qualities that he does have, that she does want, so that way she could then attract the future person to have more of those qualities. She kind of shuts down.
Absolutely right. Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, that's what driftwood is. That's you're getting a sign that you're closer to your manifestation. So you don't have to settle for him right away, but he's making you feel good in the present moment. So there's no point taking the score at this point. Just enjoy the feeling that he's helping you get happy in the now.
I like what you just said, though. Look at it as a sign that he is on his way. Like you're getting closer. Yeah. Each person, you're noticing things in that person that's getting you closer to the one.
And that goes back to the point we made on storytelling. Like, would you like to tell yourself a story that you're getting the wrong men each time? Or would you like to tell the story that you're getting closer? They all have some things that you want in your perfect person.
I like that.
So, what will make you feel better? The story that'll make you feel better is the one you need to stick to, and that'll become your reality. That's how the universe works. And, the sooner we accept this is how it works, the easier it starts flowing into your life.
I love that.
I can share a story if you have time.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. Go ahead. I know you wanted to share your story. Go ahead.
So that just the story actually illustrates the formula that you ask, you allow, and it's given. So we had, my husband and I, my sweetheart, we wanted to move to Australia from India. And we knew, hearing from other people and knowing the reality, that's a really, really difficult task to achieve. But we knew the law of attraction, and we believe that nothing is impossible when it comes to using the laws of the universe. So we did our visualization, we did our scripting, we did lots of processes related to law of attraction to attract this visa to move to a new country, so to speak. And it wouldn't happen. So 1 year went by, 2 years went by, and we did everything that usually people do when they're waiting for something to happen. We put the good things on hold. We decided not to have a baby in India. We decided not to get pregnant. We even did silly things of not purchasing big items of furniture, thinking, well, what's the point? We're going to move, right?
Right.
So you do the same when, people do the same when they want to attract a relationship. They put their life on hold, waiting for the right person to show up, and then I'll start living my life, right? So
good point.
That's what we did, and it just didn't happen. It took so long, and it was just not happening. And I really had to rework my entire law of attraction formula to figure out what am I doing wrong that it's not manifesting.
So Nikki, should you have purchased the big furniture in the interim?
Sorry?
No, it was a joke. Go ahead, Nikki.
She was joking. She said, should you have purchased the big furniture in the interim?
No, we didn't. We didn't purchase the big furniture, but we made a slight shift in our vibration. What we noticed was we were quite unhappy in our present situation. We were noticing what is wrong in our present moment, which is causing our desire to move out of that place, first of all, come into our minds. So every time we wanted to manifest the move, we were aware that we were not happy in the present moment. We were not happy with the things that were not right in the present moment. And that kept the thing that we wanted away from us. So we made a decision. We actually made a list, a positive aspects list of the things that we appreciate in our present moment, in our present life, in the country we were living in the country that we were right now in. And we embraced it. We actually embraced our present life. We embraced the present situation. We started having parties at our house, and we bought some furniture items. We had a baby. So we moved on, right? We did stuff, right? And when we actually started making peace, I think it was like 6 months. So I was pregnant before, but it was 6 months after making this shift in our vibration. Nothing in our physical world except having a baby that changed. But the shift in our vibration caused us to attract an opportunity where we moved to Australia in 6 months. And we waited for like 3.5 years before that, trying every process. But the tipping point was getting happy in the now, was making the best of the circumstances that are, really sinking in and making a list of things that we are grateful for now, that are positive in our life now. And then you can attract what you want. If you're miserable and frustrated now, you're not going to attract what you want. So, you know, that's what I would tell your viewers. Make peace with being single now. Make peace with, you know, you don't have to ask anyone for what you have to do. You don't have to plan things around that person. Figure out a way, be creative, and come up with a list of the things that you can do in your now to get happy, to make peace with what is there now. And it won't take long. It won't take long, really, honestly. I can't give you exact timeline, but it won't take long for him or her to walk into your life.
Really? Now, when you talk about scripting, what is the process to do that? Is it just writing out a new story of what you, in the now as if it already happened? How can somebody do that?
Yes. So scripting is writing a journal every single day, a journal entry every single day, describing your life as if you've already manifested what you want. So for those who are trying to manifest a relationship, it would look something like, today I woke up, I felt so happy because I looked on my right and I saw my partner lying next to me.
Meanwhile, there's a pillow next to me. I'm just kidding.
Is it one of the large pillows or a body pillow?
Yeah. I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Nikki.
So I said, so I would just write, it makes me feel so nice that I have someone in my life to share my mornings with. As I get ready for work, he's made a cup of tea for me, or coffee, whatever you like. So the idea is to write in the present moment and really juice that writing, really feel how you're going to feel when you have that person in your life. So you don't have to pick the same moment. On another day, you can pick a date that you've been on, or you can pick a moment where you're introducing him or her to your parents. So you're just picking moments from your life in the future, but writing it in present moment, and trying to activate the reason we do this process is so that we can activate those feelings that are a match to our desire. So we want to feel as if it's already happened.
And writing it every day, writing something different?
Every day, yeah.
Every day. Okay.
Every day. So yeah, so it's uncanny. There's stuff that we wrote about every day, that we wrote about our life in Australia, that when we went back, you know, years later to look at the book, there were things that were so true that they already happened. Like we wrote things like we have a water view from every window, and we have a water view now from every window. Like how bizarre is that we're sitting in India writing this imaginary life about our future, and now we're living moment to moment exactly what we wrote in that journal. So
I love that.
And that's the power of accessing the feeling part. So whether you use scripting or visualization or the latest one that that people have started using is meditation as well, because that goes into your subconscious mind. So that can really help you access those feelings of how you're going to feel when you get what you want.
And can you talk a little bit about the deliberate art of focus? What that means, how somebody does that in order to attract what they want?
So I use this tool, which is the deliberate art of focus, to help people get happy. As I told you, getting happy is a big part of the formula. You get happy and you get what you want. So the deliberate art of focus, as Connie started the show with, is literally focusing not on what you want only. Because remember, I told you, sometimes focusing on what you want makes you aware that it's not there yet.
Right.
So sometimes it's about getting happy in the now by focusing on what's good in your life, by focusing on what's good in this situation. So deliberate art of focus is in any situation. It could be in your work life, in your career, in your relationship with your boss, in your relationship with your mom, your dad, your partner, your children. It's you focusing on what's working, on what you like, what you want, rather than the unwanted, rather than the unpleasant. So, that's deliberate art of focus in its simplest way.
I love it. And
Perfect.
you talk about that a lot as well.
Of course.
It is, because doesn't it give you happiness? Doesn't it give you peace? Doesn't it make you feel good in the now? I think it's a great one. I use it all the time. I
just think a lot of people struggle with feeling happy when they don't have what they want. So it's hard for them to get into the feeling place of having it
Right.
when it's not here.
Right. Because they're so focused
Right.
on what's not going well that they just
Right.
pay no attention to what's going right.
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 Because what they want is so strong, and they know it's not here. So it's right.
Correct.
Right.
So that's what you got to.
And that's why sometimes I tell them, get off the subject. Just literally get off the subject. If they've spent enough time and enough years fueling that subject, that needs no more momentum. That really needs no more momentum. I would say just get off the subject, focus on your present life, focus on getting happy, and focus on loving yourself. And it's a guarantee that the person is going to walk into your life. You are going to have a relationship, but you need to become a match to it. You can't become a match to it when you're noticing it's not there.
Yeah, good one.
Otherwise, you're going to
love
attract jerks.
You're going to attract jerks' faces. So, Nikki,
Right,
where can viewers find you? Yes.
Viewers can find me at www.happydayscoaching.com. And right now I'm offering coaching services for anyone who gets in touch with me, and you can pay me as you're inspired to. So,
that's
that's how I'm here to be of service to you. I want to help people get the life that they want.
That is
I want to
really
help
nice.
people create whatever they want in their life, whether it's a relationship or anything else. So I'm really excited to be of service to everyone.
Oh, that's
Perfect.
beautiful.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah, so check out Nikki Dillon.
I'll be
Go to
calling
her
you
website.
at, what time is it there now?
Yeah, Chris will be inspired in some way.
And I'm free. You can call me.
What time is it there now?
It's 11 a.m.
11.
Perfect. You have all night.
All right,
have
I'll
all
call you
night,
in an hour.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we're going to see you next week. We're going to have the awesome Justin
Gelban, the Victoria's
Gelban.
Secret training model. He's going to be training me and you.
He's going to train us.
I'm
yeah.
scared.
No,
I'm going to
it's
be out of breath.
great.
I'm going to collapse on the stage.
We're going to fake it. Don't worry. We're going to fake it till you make it.
But thank you, Nikki Dillon. We love you
you,
all the way
Dillon.
from Australia. Go to happydayscoaching.com. I'll be calling her in an
Yeah.
hour.
Thanks, everyone.
You were amazing.
Thank you,
Yes.
guys. Sending
Thanks,
you
Nikki.
lots of love.
We love you.
Ciao. See you next week.
Thank you for tuning in.